Hi folks, I'm Nate with Two Guys Ride. Today I'm out here in beautiful Bloomington, Minnesota, and I'm here with our good friend Mike. Mike, thanks for visiting with us today.
Pleasure. Thanks for joining me out here.
Twist my arm.
Me too.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
All right, so we have got a really cool car behind us that you're actually going to be able to see at the upcoming Minneapolis Auto Show from Saturday,
March
30th through Sunday, May
April 7th.
Yeah, April 7th, that's right. So that'll be here at the show, but we're here to talk about it today.
Yeah, we are. And we're talking about it because of our charity, which is Cars Against Crime, which is going to be one of the exhibits at the Twin City Auto Show or Minneapolis Auto Show. And we have a charity that uses these types of crime fighter cars and Batmobiles and whatever to raise money for law enforcement, firefighters, and first responders.
Yeah.
So we're really glad we're going to have the opportunity to be at the auto show.
And Mike will have 8 of his crime fighter collection there.
Yes.
Along with the split image that you may have seen on Car Masters Rusty Rich's Netflix TV show. That is going to be there as well.
Correct.
So,
correct.
Tell us what we have behind us.
Well, what we have behind us is Black Beauty. This one actually is a 1965 Imperial.
Okay.
It was custom designed by Dean Jeffries, who worked with Barris.
Okay.
And restored by Dean Jeffries. It's got the standard 440 in it.
Okay.
All right. And it has a bunch of gadgets outside of the iconic look.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, with, you know, the nose sticking out. It has rotating headlights.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
This part, we'll show some in the back, are gas guns, rocket launchers.
Right in here.
Yeah, and inside when Kato was driving, which was Bruce Lee, he had a number of different places that he could actually operate the all the weaponry that came with this car. And Van Williams, who was the Green Hornet, which was sitting in back, and I can show you there, also had a bunch of switch panels so he could do the same thing.
So you actually, so those switches are in there.
Oh yeah,
and they function.
Work. They function.
Oh sweet.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. So can we pop the hood for a minute and just take a look at the 440? Oh
so
man.
It is the original engine that came with the car. Okay. And you can see, because we'll show some more gadgets, there's relays and things all over this car that actually work.
That function with all the weapons.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
I would agree. The body was restored, repainted. The vinyl top is excellent condition. The interior is beautiful, and it drives great, which is very important. There are no side mirrors or anything, so you have to be a little bit careful on changing lanes and whatever, but most people stay out of your way.
You don't trailer these to shows, you drive them.
We drive them.
So they have to be safe, they have to be reliable.
Absolutely.
They have to be in good driving condition. So
absolutely.
Okay, all right, let's close that up and let's walk around the side.
So one of the things that they talked about in introduction to the Black Beauty TV show, which was interesting because it was only on for a couple of years, right?
Yep.
And then Seth Rogen made a movie a number of years later. But this isn't from the Seth Rogen one. This is from the original TV show back in the 60s. And they would introduce it as a sleek Black Beauty. And I think if you take a long shot, it's pretty sleek.
It is. It is very, I mean, it's got that slab side.
Yeah.
You know, that's iconic.
Yeah, it's very iconic.
It's got a menacing look to it when it comes down.
Oh, as it should.
As
it should. Yeah, the Green Hornet coming after you. Yeah. It should be a menacing look. Yeah.
So let's talk about the inside for a minute, up in the front here.
The inside.
Oh, I love the push button down for the doors.
You can see on the floor.
Oh, that is just sweet.
Hornets come on the inside of the car.
Oh, neat.
The inside of the dash is pretty much the Imperial. There is a plate on there signed by Dean Jeffries and saying it was built by Barris.
Okay.
It does have a phone, for Kato back then. And there you can see back when we get to the back, there's another phone for the Hornet to use. And Kato had this box right here
Oh, with all the switches.
with all the switches in it. Okay, so it was actually pretty unique, and the glove compartment comes down, right?
Well, that's
and
a huge glove compartment.
Yeah, and that houses phone that Kato could use, and then of course the car's complete with all the gas guns and everything else that the Hornet would.
And the
need.
hat.
Oh, we've got it, the hat, and the masks that the Hornet would need to fight crime.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow. Ah. All right, let's step in the back here.
So as we go to the back, there's a number of different places where if the Hornet was sitting here, or I'll show you when we go to the other side. So you can see there's a multifunctional switchboard there that works all the gadgets.
Just like the show.
Just like the show. In the center part is a screen, because even back then, that was the first drone. He could launch satellite and then take pictures of, so he could see what's going on and watch it on the screen.
Oh,
Way ahead of his time.
way ahead of his time.
Yeah. And then as you come down here, you see brooms.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's so he could cover his tracks and never know he was there. A pretty smart character.
I tell you what.
Pretty smart character, this Hornet.
Now,
and of course, the brooms, just like if you're looking in the back, the rocket launchers,
Yep.
the satellite, there's a gas gun in the middle, the license plate flips.
Oh, it does.
Oh yeah. So all these things are controlled through all those switches and relays. And if you look in the back, you'll see there's gun ports.
Yes.
Okay, so the Hornet could shoot out the back if you were following them.
Oh man.
So lots and lots of gadgets in this car. We're working on making the rockets fire, but right now they don't fire. But the doors go up and down.
Wow, that is just something
Isn't that
else.
cool?
Oh man.
These are, yeah. It's got so many stuff on here. So if you watch the TV show, right, when he drives into the garage, these clamp on. And then he can flip the car over so he can drive his daily car. And then,
Okay.
that's what those are for.
Oh, that's what that's for.
Yeah.
It's just.
I forgot about that.
I mean, the amount of detail, Mike, is just extraordinary.
Yeah.
It's got to be so fun for people who watch the show to not only see the car, but then it works.
It works. Yeah.
It actually does the thing wow, that is.
So yeah, it's very cool.
And then you can, of course, get a good view of the satellite. that you would
Satellite,
launch.
and that goes back down in the trunk.
So that's another switch that brings that up.
Brings it up.
Wow.
Yep. So it's pretty cool. And then if you come to this side, if the Hornet is sitting over here, right, he has switches right in the armrest.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? So no matter what side the Hornet is sitting on, whether he's shooting at you from the back or the front, wouldn't make any difference. He can control all the gadgets, all the weaponry from here or back there.
I can't imagine the amount of wiring
There's a lot of
that
wiring.
had to go in there to do all that.
And a lot of relays.
Oh, I must.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Man.
So it's a very, very cool car. And again,
You got the LED light up at the bottom.
the
with
LED
Hornet.
lights up, right? And this was a thing that came from there. There's Van White, the Green
they got the
Hornet,
signal.
and then from Dean Jeffries. Who
Look at them all signed. Oh,
Yeah.
that is so cool.
Isn't that cool? Yeah.
That is really neat.
Yeah.
Ha!
So, and then of course, nothing would be complete without a signature from Bruce Lee. It's a really, really, really cool car, and you can see there's another Hornet logo under the dash.
inside too.
Yeah,
Man, they just went all out with this thing, didn't they?
They did.
Oh my gosh.
This is probably one of the most is one of the most fun cars to drive, and it's not like driving the Batmobile because people aren't as familiar with this.
Right.
It's like a Batmobile, and doesn't have the wow factor of the split image.
Right.
But it's a cool car to drive, and it just it just floats down the road.
Oh, it absolutely has to.
Yeah.
I mean, the Imperial was a nice riding car. That's
To begin with.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm sure the chassis and the transmission is all pretty much original.
Right.
Which would give it a
So
fantastic
if you added that this was a
ride.
65, and you look at the body and the paint and the top and the interior, it's really pretty fantastic.
That top, I mean, it's just mint. That is absolutely beautiful. I love that limousine window look with the gun ports that come out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
So this is a true crime fighter car.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, Mike, once again, thank you so much for taking your time with this.
My pleasure. It's really, you're really, really welcome.
You know, it's fun to have watched the show and then see these cars that you have.
You know what? It's just so much fun talking about them. If you're a car guy, you're a car guy.
Yeah.
All right?
This is true.
And you can't get enough.
No.
So,
it's just so fun to see something this detailed.
exactly.
That you saw on a show and you saw him do things and flip switches, but it was always quick, and then you actually see it and you see it working. I mean, that is just incredible.
I would agree.
Man.
Very cool.
And thanks for, doing this, bringing this with your nonprofit.
Yes.
To help
Cars
fund
Against Crime, funding law enforcement and all first responders.
So, thanks, Mike.
Pleasure.
We sure appreciate it.
No, thank you. Thank you.
And thanks for watching.